In part one, we saw how users from the Centerville Community Center can actually log into Agendex and have access to more functionality. So you'll recall we logged in as Emily North and we were able to see other users' calendars. We were able to see the availability of rooms and resources. However, the real magic really happens when it's time to book a meeting. In that case, Emily would want to go to the Availability tab, and here she will by default see in other words, her own calendar. But she's trying to set up a meeting or some presentation with some of her peers. She'll need to book a room and some resources. So the easiest way to do it is from here. So she knows that she's going to need Joseph, who's the Centerville Community Director. She's going to need Josie, who's the sales director. She's going to also need Tonell, who's the team manager for sales. She's going to need Nancy and Jane. Now, what's really interesting here is that Nancy and Jane are actually from the Centerville Art Center. You'll recall that in this use case, or in this example, we have federated two organizations with two completely separate exchange systems, but we federated them together through Agendex, so we can now do availability searches across these organizations. So makes it very handy to book meetings with people from sister organizations or subsidiaries or what have you. She's also going to need a projector. So she's going to book the projector from the community center. She needs a microphone. So she's going to book that. And she's going to want to do all this in conference room 1 at the community center. So once she has selected all the people, places, and resources that she's going to need for her meeting, all she's got to do then is go through the calendar. So we see this week, she was kind of aiming for Thursday, but it looks like this week is a bit busy. Let's move to next week. Oh, here we go. Thursday the 11th looks pretty wide open. 10:30 in the morning while everyone is still awake. That's a good time. So she'll right click, do create event. So it has set our time frame as we click. The default is 1 hour. And all she needs to do now is put in the event title, a description, and everything that she has selected here on the left to view the availability is already added to the meeting. She can add attachments if she wants. She can make the meeting longer, but essentially this is all she needs to do, and click send, and the meeting is booked in everybody's calendars across organizations. Easy as that.